Alright, hi everyone. I'm playing the Triple Jack tournament. Thanks to BC Mini for sponsoring this $25 iTunes gift card qualifier tournament. I'm not really in for the gift card, I'm just here to see how far I can get. 500 jacks looks really tempting. See how well I do here. I tend to play rather conservatively so that I can make the final table, but I don't know. Seems like you have to take risk to win. Okay, everyone's checking. Let's min bet here. Hopefully force him off his hand. I'm pretty sure I have the best hand here, so I'll just keep betting. You have to fold slowly. I'll always bet half the pot. Yes, he gives it up. So that's a pretty good start for me. 40 chips, not too much. Pretty good hand. I'm getting pretty good hands now. But I'm up against pretty experienced people, it seems like. Oof, a raise from out of position. I'll call. Okay, that's a bad flop. I'll have to fold this. It's probably going to represent very high. I'm pretty sure he has an ace base hand, so I'm definitely folding. And anyway, there could be flushes out there, which also cover. So yeah, I hope he makes the final table, which means top 5. That will give me chips and points are not important. Yeah, it's mostly just for fun. Whoa, and all in. This would usually be a nice hand to call. Alright, everyone at the table seems to be playing rather tight, so I need to be careful about jumping into hands. I'll probably only end up playing out of the knights or the button. There have been quite a lot of big raises going on. For now I'll assume that they are legitimate raisers with real hands, monster hands. Yeah, my hand would have been a monster here, but I would never have made the turn. But it seems like all of them have missed. They've been checking each other around. Yeah, they are playing conservatively but they don't have hands. That's something to keep track of. These are pretty good players, I'm sure they won't go all in. Raise. He's been raising quite a lot. I'm definitely calling this. Oh, monster. Trip aces. Let's see how he represents. I have a feeling he has a... okay. I was thinking he has a bigger ace than me because he represented a strong hand in early race. I was very afraid of a bigger ace and I did not go all in there. So many loose players they can have a pot. Deuces, alright. Yeah, I don't really want to go hit some deuces even with a high ace. It's not worth it. Oh man, I don't really want him to get chips. I want him to get out of here. I don't like such impulsive raises. 9, 10. Just call. let us see a flop for free. I don't think so. I'll call since I have money there. Yep, I did at all. So let's go. Had that been an 887, things might have been different. I want to try to get into as many flops as possible. That's where you can really make a lot of money. So there are 43 people in this tournament. The top 50% percentile I'll need to finish above this line. Okay, so they are having a little battle going on. Okay. This guy is very aggressive with his bets, but that means that as you saw just now, when I was betting with my ace hand, all he had was high card king. High card king is usually good, but yeah, it wasn't good enough for that case. He didn't believe that I had about backhand trips. Yeah, paid for it. So if I have an above average hand, I'm definitely going in against him. But I'll just be careful, because such a loose player can be very dangerous to play with. He gives me a free flop. Yep, free flop. And I see a jack. So that's good news. Bad news is 2 spades. Could be dangerous. If he bets here, which he probably will, I'm going to raise him. I'm not going to let him see a flop for free. I mean, a turn for free. Okay. Yep, I have better hand. I could have bet there, but I was very worried about the flush. I didn't want to lose money unnecessarily. This is bad. Even with small blind, it's not worth it. So yeah, he's playing very aggressively, but his hand is always very marginal. 6-5 suited connectors are pretty decent, but yeah, know your limits. Yeah, I'm definitely folding. Yeah, my hands so far have been above average, which is really nice. But the thing is, above average and below average hands, they don't really matter. What's important is how often you make it to the flop for cheap. Because that's when you get to see, that's when you can pair the board, make a straight, and that kind of stuff. Very aggressive again. He has 10Q, he has 9 jack. He had a high pair, but whoa, wow. This is very good news. He got wrecked. Totally wrecked. Alright, ace 5. This is a good hand. Calling here at least. I'm quite far out of position. This is not a time to raise. And yes, I hit the board once again. I'm very lucky with hitting the board. Should I check or bet? I think I will bet half the pot. Make sure they don't get a free card as usual. Might have diamond flush going on. I need to read them out that. Since yes, that's a strong hand and I get chips. Looking good so far. Jack 10. This is poor position to play Jack 10. If I were on the button or the blinds, Jack 10 is a definite call. Maybe even if someone raises a bit early in front of me, I will play Jack 10. But here, he goes all in. I would not be able to call an all-in with Jack 10. This is a terrible hand. This thing is the big blind. So we'll see if anyone lets me limp for free. If I can limp. This is a terrible hand to get a limp in for. I'll have to fold this sooner or later. The problem with limping, that's a fold. The problem with limping with this is that if I get to limp, chances are a lot of people are in the pot. And they probably have better cards than I do. Okay, yeah, now I'm getting bad cards. 6-4 is terrible. Yeah, very aggressive with the all-ins. Oh, but this is a real hand. Yes. Yeah, Ace Jack dominated. So now he has a lot of chips. But that's what you do when you're behind. When you have a very short stack, you just keep going all in, hope to double up against careless player. Jack 5 is worth calling 400. I'm just afraid of an all-in. All-in shoves are very annoying. I think it's limp, but I think he just raised. Good. Middle pair is mediocre. I was looking for... Oh, wow! I'm running good today. This is amazing. Okay, I'm definitely going for value here. I'm saying I have a jack, but in fact I have a lot more. We'll see who's willing to pay me off. This guy might be willing to, he has a lot of money. Okay, I take down pot. This is a nice hand, not going very well. So, are they gonna let me limp? Yes. Blank flop. But it's probably blank for them. Yep, it's blank for them, and I hit my ace. I'm gonna raise that. See what he does. Yep. So, the check raise is my favorite strategy because that gives me a lot of information about what kind of hands they have. This is not such a good hand as just now, not because it's lower, but because it's not suited. I don't like unsuited hands. Yes, yeah, this is a tough call. Give it the benefit of it. Yeah, losing my bet is pretty annoying. I don't like that. And this is a pretty decent hand for big blind. At least it's not something like a 2-7. With kings, I can still beat. And yes, I'm running real good. Hitting the pairs is amazing. Oh no. This could be a big mistake. He's going all in, yeah. Does he have 2 pair? This is... He doesn't have 2 pair, but he has a stronger kicker than me. That was a huge mistake. Now I'm bumped all the way down behind. That was I should not have called it. My observation was that he was playing very loosely, so I could afford to do that. I gave up a big portion of my chip stack. That was a huge mistake. Yeah, that was not good at all. A lot of trouble. I'm scraping the bottom of the barrel now. The good news is I've made it past the 50% mark. Bad news is I'm not gonna take it any further if I don't get a good double up. Okay. That would have been a very risky hand if someone had a king. But so far I've been getting really lucky. That decision there really cost me a lot. Someone playing that aggressively on the flop should have something at least a 2 pair. He didn't have a 2 pair, but ace king was good. I'm surprised that he didn't bet ace king higher. Whatever. I think someone's going for all in. Lots of crazy people on this table. Actually not really, just 2 of them. This guy has been really silent. Silently accumulating his stack. gotta pay to see the flop. And I have no answer, so I'll take the flop. So this is how you build your chip stack. Make sure you don't give them free flops. That must be a good hand. Wow, people have hands. I'm getting out. Yeah, I've played in a couple of tournaments the past few days. This is by far the best finish for me so far. And I still haven't finished yet. The others I made very poor all-in calls and that cost me the game. I'm still making very poor all-in calls, but the good news is that all-in call just now was against a smaller chip stack. Don't get too attached to your hands. Queen deuce is weak. Like, yes, if I hit this hand, it'll be quite hard to get rid of it, but I should know that I'm dominated by any 10 or ace. So yeah, I'll try to fold when I can. This is worth calling with. This might be a huge mistake, I think. But it's suited. Bleh. Can't play. Yeah. That's nasty. I'm very much the short stack. Okay, this is worth going all in for. I will force them to give up. Wow! Oh crap. Hit, hit, hit. Yes! I hit my ace! Yes! Thank goodness. That was important. So I basically took my chips back away from him. So now I'm safe. I'm in a safe zone. Thank goodness, I really needed that double up. That was very close. If the ace didn't appear, I was gone. Sometimes you need luck like that.